Hey everybody, welcome to your Friday lesson in U.S. history. Today you are going to be reading a little bit about immigration and immigrants to America in the late 1800s, and then you are going to be doing a practice. Keyword is practice there. It's not going to be graded as an assessment. Short answer quiz. Our short answer quizzes are something that we'll be doing every couple weeks over the course of the entire year. They're designed to uh, help you practice some of the skills that we've been learning so far, like hippo analysis and source analysis, and also to test whether or not you're learning what we want you to learn so far. So first, my first suggestion for you before you start the short answer quiz today, although if you feel like you know enough about immigration, you can start in on the short answer quiz, would be to download this textbook reading. You do not have to read the entire 28 pages. You can look at some of the timeline here at the start, and then really I want you to read starting here on what in the PDF, page 3, going here, paying attention to where immigrants are coming from during this time period, both sides of the world, looking at page 4, page 5. Notice there's not too much reading, there's lots of graphics. Into 6, and probably quitting at page 7 right here. So when you get to section 2, you're good. So that is absolutely what I would read. Then the short answer quiz is going to be linked as well. And what you have here is a political cartoon. It would have appeared in a um, newspaper in San Francisco sometime in the period 1860 to 1869. So the first thing you can think about and try to make some connection to is what you've read in the textbook, and the timeline and the place and the type of thing it is. This is something that would have been a cartoon in a newspaper, and think about what its purpose would have been. Once you've done that, using the information that you've read and using your analysis of this source, your interpretation of this source, and what it's getting across, think in particular who this person is, who this person may represent, and who this represents, which is Uncle Sam. And if you don't know who Uncle Sam is, you most definitely should look up what Uncle Sam represents. Then you're going to do hippo analysis. Remember, I'm just looking for about one sentence. Um, then you are going to um, be your short answer quiz. How they work is it consists of a source or sometimes two sources, and it consists of three questions labeled A, B, and C. Um, for each one, you need to give me a minimum of two sentences. Minimum two sentences. I will always mark it as a no score if you give me less than two sentences. So you have to give me a sentence basically with your evidence, and then evidence supporting your reason for that. It doesn't need to be more than about four sentences, though. I don't want a whole long paragraph. A good two sentences is just fine. So, two sentences. The first thing you're doing is identifying and explaining the historical context. So, basically, you're giving me the H from hippo for this. You're telling me what is going on in America during this time period. You can get some clues from the political cartoon and also from the textbook reading. I is intended audience. Who is this for, right? Purpose. What is the point? Well, the author had a reason why he, most likely, he made this cartoon. Point of view. What could it be about a person who's living in San Francisco during this time period that could make them think this way about this topic? And then outside evidence could be something that you've read in the textbook entry. To return back to two sentences here, you're going to pick a group or a person from the period that would support the opinions expressed by this political cartoon. So basically, somebody who would read this political cartoon and go, "Yeah, that's right, man. This is the truth." For that, I would strongly suggest using the textbook reading. And then same thing for the second thing, identify one group or specific individual that would disagree with the opinions expressed by the political cartoon. So somebody would look at this and go, no, 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 this isn't right. That's not true. They're exaggerating, or this is false. Same thing, I would use the textbook to help you. We're looking for an actual historical group of people or actual person, not just like, hey, someone who was this. Like we need someone who's real, or a real group of people from history. So use that textbook to answer this. So once again, 2 sentences per here. Each of your hippo analysis can be a well-developed sentence, maybe 2 sentences. And this is your only assignment for today. So good luck. Stop into office hours between 11 to 12 if you have any questions. Otherwise, good luck with it today. And have a good weekend. Have a good 3-day weekend. Take care.